Hello, second hour. This is Mr. Lyson. As you can see, I'm not here today, but I want to talk to you a little bit about the plan for today and also your homework and some things I want you to work on. Um, as you know, tomorrow is the Odyssey test. So review those guiding questions and study guides and be prepared for tomorrow's test. Socratic seminar next week. We're going to practice some more of that here in a moment. And also, as you can see on the daily agenda slide, I posted an article called The Penelopiad, the Lament of the Maids. And that is from a book by Margaret Atwood that tells the story of the Odyssey from Penelope's view. This Lament of the Maids is pretty brief. It's like one page. But it tells a piece of the story of those maids that Odysseus dealt with in Book 22. When you do your Socratic seminar on Monday, in order to get a 4 or even a 3, I think, you have to reference one or more supplemental texts. Now, the myths that we read earlier in the trimester are on Schoology. You've read some of those. The Penelopiad is also a very good supplemental text. So read that for Monday. Be prepared to maybe talk about that in your Socratic seminar. Now, for today, we're not talking about the Odyssey. You have what should be a high interest, relatively simple prompt that the substitute will give you here in a moment. Move the circle or move the chairs into a circle. Those of you who were in the outer circle yesterday, you need to start on the inner circle today. Now, you're not required to only use questions like we did yesterday. You can give answers, you can provide opinions, but keep in mind that a Socratic seminar, at its core, is about questioning. So use questions to advance the conversation about today's prompt. You each should have this scorecard. You're going to use this on Monday. Today you're not required to use this, but this will give you some ideas of things that you can say and talk about. After you discuss for 5 or 6 minutes, the teacher will call a timeout, or maybe one of you will. If 6 minutes have gone by, timeout. That's when your coach or your partner behind you will talk to you and give you some things to say. Here's a question you can ask. Here's an answer that you can provide. Have you thought about this? So when you're on the outer circle, partner up. Each one of you should be watching one, maybe two if the numbers don't matter. But let's make sure that everyone in the inner circle has someone watching him or her. So when we call that timeout, I'm not just sitting there with no one talking to me. Also, don't forget about our sentence starters. How to agree or disagree up here on the wall to the left. Be using those, be noting those. Coaches, note when your person uses those and help them out in that way. So if there's time today, we can flip inner and outer circle, but have fun with it. Send me a Schoology message if you have questions. I will see you. Oh, almost forgot. I will be here after school today, as you can see on the slide. I'm coming back. So if you need help with vocabulary or whatever else you're missing or your argument paper, I'll be here at 2:15. Thank you. Have a great day.